Hey there everybody and welcome back to Nerd Dog Reviews. I'm your host Joshua Ryan. Disney just launched their newest Disney Plus MCU original series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm here to talk about it in this spoiler-free Episode 1 review. Let's get going. Now, I loved WandaVision, but if you're one of those people who didn't really dig it, if that old sitcom-y feeling that the first few episodes didn't really fix the MCU itch that you had, if you didn't like the kind of slow burn mystery to it, then this is the answer for you. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is nothing like WandaVision. This is a movie that fits in, it's an action movie, action superhero movie through and through, and it fits in right alongside movies like Captain America, like Iron Man, and the movies that we love out of Marvel. So the events of this show take place just a few months after Endgame. After, all those people who were snapped away by Thanos and Infinity War are returned, and this is where we're picking up just a few months later. Iron Man's gone, Captain America's gone, but we've got Sam and we've got Bucky.
15 seconds to drop. So what's our plan? Great.
So this first episode really does focus on how these two characters are handling coming back from the snap and how they're handling the loss of their best friends. Because we know Sam and Bucky aren't particularly friends. In fact, what it looks like from the trailers is that they're going to be butting heads a lot in this show, but they shared a best friend, Captain America. Steve Rogers was their best friend and now he's gone, and they're both kind of dealing with what that means and how they move on from there. This first episode does a really good job of kind of delving into the psychological aspects and the emotional aspects of these characters, primarily Bucky, who we of course know was a brainwashed assassin for Hydra. So he's kind of dealing with those pasts and those memories, the actions that he did, against his will. He still killed a lot of people, and he's having to kind of deal with moving on past that. We of course know that at the end of Endgame, Steve handed off the shield to Sam and he said it feels like it belongs to somebody else. He didn't feel like he was the rightful Captain America, and so that is carrying on into this show. Sam is still struggling to find himself as a hero, and I think find that confidence in himself that he could be a Captain America level hero. But this first episode doesn't shy away from action. I mean, it opens up with a big, spectacular action sequence, and it looks fantastic. It looks cinematic. This looks like it could be a movie right out of the MCU. In fact, with a runtime of 48 minutes, if you tacked another hour onto this, just the story that we got in this first episode, you add an hour onto it, this could work as a movie in the MCU. Like, it fits, it's that good, the story is that good, and the character development thus far, just in this first episode, has already been that good. I'm going to keep this review pretty short because this is only the first episode and it's a spoiler-free review, so I don't want to get into details and the specifics of what happened. But each Friday after the show airs, we will be having a morning Marvel discussion. I'll be talking about the episode, and that will be a spoiler discussion. We'll talk about the specifics, we'll talk about what happened, so be sure to check those out on Fandom Wire every Friday. But for now, how I can end this, what I have to say about Episode 1, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, is it seems like we are in for one hell of a show. It looks like it is going to be everything that we wanted it to be. And like I said, I loved WandaVision, but for those fans who really didn't like it, who said this is not what I want, I think this is gonna scratch your itch. I think this is gonna give you what you want. This, like I said, fits in right alongside, those other Marvel movies. This fits in like a Captain America. This could be a movie and everybody would be happy with it, and I think that that's what we wanted out of this show. So, there's more episodes to come. Stay tuned, but for now, I'm Joshua Ryan and I'm excited to see what's next. I'll catch you next time.